Facts, we're back, of course, talking Texans, our home team. But we do appreciate our man Anthony coming, talking some Cowboys with us. We get a lot of heat because, oh man, all y'all talk about is Rockets and Texans, bro. Like, when y'all gonna talk about Dallas teams? Like, because we got a lot of friends, a lot of Dallasinians. And so we talk Cowboys this time. Now we're gonna talk Texans. Texans coming off a playoff loss, AFC divisional round against the Colts, where they got demolished. Just frankly, honestly, they got demolished. And now some injuries have happened, and the Texans have been scrambling the last week. And here we are making two big trades that honestly probably could have got a lot more for if we would have did it earlier on. And so we got Tunsil and Kenny Stills from the Dolphins, gave up 2 first rounds and a second. And then we got rid of Clowney, which I'm okay with, but they didn't get a damn thing for him. 2 outside linebackers and a 3rd round pick they were gonna get anyways. We didn't really gain anything from getting rid of Clowney. So here we are with that Miami trade. I'm not that big of a fan of that one either. I don't know. Cheetah, what do you feel about that?
I do think we gave up too much. That's, 2 first rounders and a second. That's a lot for a left tackle that just hasn't hit that top 5 mark yet.
Right.
Even though, he's ascending in that direction. But at the same time, I like the mentality behind it. Like, all right, look, we got Deshaun Watson. We got him hit up, banged up last year. We just seen Andrew Luck retire. The Texans are known for ruining David Carr's career by not getting him protected. Yeah. So, Bill O'Brien may have said, you know what, I don't want that heat on me. Let me go ahead and make that trade. Yeah, especially with the tackle protecting the blind side. They can stabilize the entire offensive line. We've seen that when Dwayne Brown came back in Deshaun's rookie year. When he came back against the Seahawks, Deshaun had a lot of time because that entire line was stabilized. So now we have Laremy Tunsil. I'm hoping we can get that same effect. Titus Howard looked good at left guard, but center always looks good. Our right guard, Sharping, the rookie, he also looked good at right guard. So I think we're good there. We just needed the blind spot protected. We have that. It was a lot we gave up, but at least now we have to be more aggressive in free agency with all the capital we have because we don't have those draft picks.
Yeah, but what is this win now thing the Texans are acting like? It's like they have to get like to the edge of the cliff, and it's like, okay, all right, we'll do something about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is it?
I have no idea. Maybe Bill O'Brien. It's 2 things. A, he wants to save his job, or B, he woke up and smelled the roses. I don't know what it is, but we're not even really known for drafting well. Outside the first round,
especially in the 3rd.
Yeah, we're not really.
You might as well throw that pick away.
Well. So it's like, we did give up the 2 first. However, what was the likelihood that we were going to absolutely hit on those? Not high.
I like that we did something. That's my main thing, because as y'all know, our organization literally sits there and does nothing every year. They settle for mediocre, and we're okay with that. And for some reason, our fans are okay with that as well. It's like, oh well, guess another year we're gonna get our quarterback banged up, and we'll figure it out. Yeah, he's young. We'll figure it out. No, I'm happy we finally decided to do something. Now, were the trades good? I'm a fan of the Clowney trade. I didn't really care too much about Clowney. He's a great run stopper. Let's say Clowney's trending upward. Let's make that clear. He's gonna be a star in this league, I think. But do I feel like at this particular moment what he wants and do we want to give that to him? No, absolutely not. So I'm okay with him going. The problem is that what do we get back in return? Like you said, it was basically absolutely nothing.
Nothing.
It was simply nothing. You get a 3rd round pick that you were going to get regardless. Yeah. Okay, you get a Mingo and you get another guy. It's like, this is who you're getting for a 1st round pick, a guy who's trending upwards, and a guy who you could have gotten a lot more for. And I blame the GMs. The lack of GMs.
Exactly.
We don't have, Bill O'Brien is playing the GM role, he's playing the executive role, he's playing the coach role, he's playing the offensive coordinator. He has a lot of hats on right now. And that could be the reason why things are going the way they are. And they've been that way all offseason. So I don't know. I like the trade. The Tunsil trade, I like it. I love it. He's 25 years old. He's young. He's also trending upwards. Kenny Stills, another quick guy, another slot guy, another weapon for Deshaun. But seriously, we just needed to do something. And like you said, it takes a long time, but it has to be done, Corey. It just has to be.
I mean, but it does. But we have this whole free agency when there's a mosh podge of guys, you can just go and grab one.
The pickings, yeah.
You know? But now we go, it's like Trent Williams is out there. Melvin Gordon is out there for a running back. And we have the pieces to trade. We had these, I didn't even know the Texans would trade first round picks like that. They've really never done that.
And we have the cap.
And they not only they did one, they did two.
Yeah.
And a second round pick.
Yeah.
This is a franchise that has held on to draft picks like it's like their child.
Yeah.
You know, if not, they try to get more picks than anything. So
don't even use well.
And don't even use well. So for them to trade for a young left tackle that you can say is maybe rising, not for sure. He's been in with the Dolphins. So there's these guys that are known, but they want these by the rules, by the book guys, these Trent Williams and people that are holding out. We don't want that in our franchise. But these are the people that are going to take us to the next level.
I mean, I wonder what did it. I just sit there and I wonder what did it. Like I said, we're just something that had to have happened in the final stages of the season starting right now. It's like, what clicked to Bill O'Brien and our franchise? Like, let's do this, let's do that. Like,
I think it was the Cowboys preseason game. We weren't even allowed to have Deshaun out there for the full half, you know, in the dress rehearsal.
Yeah.
I think it was that game, and then it was Luck retiring, man. And then also I think maybe, you know, he got a call from up top and said, hey man, we might get you out of here if things don't look better. So I think it was a mixture of those three things that made him just be like, you know what? Screw it, we got to go for it all right now. Yeah. So
okay, so now we see what we got, what we're working with in this win now franchise. All of a sudden, what's your record for the Texans for this season coming up?
I got us going at least 11-5.
At least.
I think this is it. I mean, we got the O-line stabilized. This, of course, it all depends on how the O-line looks. We think it's going to look good. So I'm speaking from an O-line perspective that's playing well. So, you know, with that being said, I think we're going to go 11-5. I think Deshaun is going to have a big year. He has Will Fuller back, and you know he's been made of glass. So if Will Fuller goes down, he has Kenny Stills, so that can take the top off the defense. So I think that's going to open up a lot of lanes. We're playing a lot of more offensive-minded teams this season.
Yeah,
very tough, but more offensive-minded. So I think that's going to force Deshaun to have it in his hands and to make decisions. And we've all seen that outside of that Colts game, we've seen that he's a gamer. Especially in big games. So.
Yeah.
With that being said, I think we turn the corner, 11-5. We easily win the division, and we may even have a first-round bye.
Wow, you going higher or lower than that?
Definitely lower, but not too much lower. Just one game lower.
Okay.
I think 10-6 is good enough to win this division.
Okay.
I think, of course, the Texans are the best team in the division. We have the best quarterback in the division. There's no reason why we shouldn't win 10 games. And I think just because the strength of our schedule, we got a really hard schedule. And so that schedule is going to make it really, really tough for us to win any more than 10 games in my eye, especially with the questions we have. Questions with, our running backs.
Yeah.
Duke Johnson, Carlos Hyde, are they going to be able to, take on that role of, being we don't have one of those guys, neither one of those guys are every down backs. So it's going to be like a committee of running backs. So Duke Johnson is going to be like a little scat back, and we have Carlos Hyde for ground and pound, but that's one question. The second question is Deshaun's development. Year 3, is he going to be is he going to finally take on that role of, superstar? And the guy, everybody knows the guy's great. He's the best quarterback in our division. It's not a problem. But we need more now. We're tired of just being AFC South champs. We need more now. And this is year 3. This is the year that proves it for me.
Yeah.
If you don't do it this year, I'm not having to tell him no more. But I think 10-6 is good for me.
Y'all are pretty optimistic. Maybe I'm a realist. Maybe I'm being negative. I don't know. I'm say 9-7, and
11-10-9.
Yeah, I just went one more down. But that's how I've been thinking. Honestly, it's not even going off of y'all's, but honestly, I've been feeling 9-7. It's just the schedule, and even though we have tons of left tackle, there's still so much uncertainty and instability with the O-line. And I don't think one guy can fix that, unfortunately. Even though that's a very key piece, I just don't think that can be fixed like that. Yeah. And but we do have more weapons on offense. That does excite me. You have Duke Johnson, which is kind of an unknown. He did some good things in Cleveland. Hopefully he can be that catch and run back here and maybe have a big season, maybe almost 1,000 yards rushing, maybe like almost 500 yards receiving. That'd be a great season for him as a first-year Texan.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, and honestly, that would be great because he's on my fantasy team too. So, so with that being said, 9-7. We'll see what the Texans do. This is it. Alternative Facts. We're back. Season 3. You know, it's more to come every week. Catch us up.